Hey kids, comics! Silver-haired Bronze Age babe here, yakking about her comic collection and talking about yet another coverless comic that started my collection. And I know you're thinking, my God, how many did you have? Apparently I had a bunch. This is a Super DC Giant from 1970, and it presents the brave and the bold. So they were basically doing reprints of famous stories from the Brave and the Bold comic book. I don't remember, I assume this came from the Family Friend, but what I really remember about this book is that it accompanied me on a cross state bus trip when I was 12 years old. I was sent on a 2.5 hour bus trip by myself in the days when you could actually put a pretty unsophisticated 12-year-old on a bus. I was sent across the state to go see my grandma and my cousins, and this kept me company. And so it will forever have a place in my heart. And the story is pretty, there are two stories in it. One is The Flash and Batman, The Death of the Flash, and the Carmine Infantino art, and just Flash zipping through this thing. I'll never forget this image for some reason. The tennis shoes, just, I don't know, it just really stuck with me and I loved it. At some point, a few years back, I misplaced this issue, and it was a heartbreaker because I couldn't remember what title these two stories were from. I thought, well, was it A Brave and Bold? Or was it World's Finest, or some other thing? And it just kind of broke my heart because I wanted to get a better copy with the actual cover. And then at some point I found it in a toy bin that I had, and it was like Old Home Week. So then I realized that the cover looked like that, and so I went and bought a higher grade copy of that book, because hey, it's key to me, so I'll put it in my little frame and put it on my wall. But here's the thing, I don't really care for that cover. It stayed on my wall, but it's just, I'm probably going to take it out of its little protective cozy and put it in a nice bag and leave it in the collection. Because what I really like is that cover. So that is Carmine Infantino. That's the story I cared about so greatly. I love everything about this. I love the go-go checks. I love the negative space that he puts in that thing. I like things that are on the diagonal. I love the purple. I love the against the red. Everything about that cover is just fantastic. So that's why I added it, a high grade raw copy, to my wall. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.